Alright, welcome back. We're still here, still trying to get some Woot set up. So we'll put this slab. And this mob, actually, I need a magma block. Almost forgot about that. So, break that. And I believe I have that. Yeah, I do. Cool. That's helpful. Because, yeah, it does need these magma blocks, which aren't always the easiest. Like, I think this has a way to craft them, yeah. So Magma Cream makes these, which is Blaze and Slime. So you have to go to the Nether to get Blaze. We already have Blaze, so we're fine. But yeah, that's how this works. So at Woot, let's make these. So mesh dye, I need an iron plate over bars. I thought I grabbed bars. Yeah, I did. Okay. So bars, one of these. And we've got our mesh dye. You only need one of these dyes each because they're reusable, but yeah. So we'll just make one of each real quick, then we should be able to start. Oh, not emerald, quartz rather. Sorry. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So now we got a shard, core, plate, and mesh dye. Now, what do we use these for? So we have to make these cores. So we need a heart core to build the factory heart, which controls everything. So we'll make a couple of these. Stygian iron, magma, with a core dye. We're going to be making a lot of cores, so no worries. Let's grab some Stygian iron blocks and so, what was it again? Okay, cool. So, we're just going to move some of this stuff off of our inventory and hotbar, just because we don't need it right this second. And I think we're going to try to make like 10 or so of these, so drop all 3, hammer. You gotta do it kinda quickly, otherwise the items hop back in your inventory, and they all have to be there on the anvil floating for it to count for the craft. So, no worries, we'll just make 10, so this will be our 10th one. So now we've got 10 of these. Controller is a prism and a plate. So, prism... make a few of these. I always get, like, I mean, I probably don't need this many of the various cores, but I like to have them because you can have more than one mob farm, right? So, like, what's cool about Woot, if you upgrade it to the max tier, you can actually have the farm making ender dragons, the wither, all that kind of stuff. So we'll probably go to the nether and grab a wither skeleton so we can generate the wither souls that we're going to need for the wither spawn. And yeah, that'll be fun. So tier 1 upgrades. We do need all of these upgrades because we're going to a tier 3. So iron block, redstone. So we got the redstone. Throw that back in. Let's grab some iron blocks. Where you at? Iron blocks. Okay. Now this one we will want a fair amount of. Is this a different? It's for redstone, iron block, and this. So there we go. We'll try to make maybe 16 of these. We'll need more, so we'll just finish off. Shit. Like I said, you gotta be careful with your dropping skills because if there's extra items, still won't work. So, yeah, be careful when you're dropping. I'm sure there's a way to automate this a little bit better, but you know what? I don't really care. We're fine with how fast this is going because we have all the items. Like, this is the fun part where you get to build the factory's coming soon. So 2 more. Boom. Okay, now we got our upgrade, tier 1, golden glowstone. So, glowstone, not flower, glow. There we go. And we need gold blocks. So we'll make 16 of these as well. Keep them all even. We'll make 16 of each upgrade. I'm not exactly sure how many it takes, if I'm honest, but it's okay. 16 should be enough. We still have to take these cores and like add them to a casing or factory base, something like that, to turn them into the blocks that are used to build the actual structure. So this is just like the preemptive getting your materials ready stage of building your Woot mob farm. So yeah, no worries. I just wanted to show you guys exactly how you do all of this. It's not that hard. I mean, if you know how to use NEI, you can get all this pretty straightforward. So prismarine and diamond. Now, was it diamond blocks or just diamonds? If I can click the right goddamn thing, it is diamond blocks. Okay. Well, that's fine. We got so much damn EMC, it don't even matter. So we'll throw that in, keep those, we need these. We'll make 16. Yeah, I know, this might not be super riveting because I'm basically just standing in one block and throwing items, but trust me, it's going to be worth it once we get this mob factory set up, because yeah, these things are powerful as hell. They do give like XP shards if you upgrade them, which we're going to look at. I want to upgrade these for blood magic, that way I don't have to worry about like self-sacrificing or whatever to fill up my blood altar. I can just use a mob farm that I already have built to do it instead, which is way better. Then you don't have to worry about taking damage and blah blah and all that noise. So make some power cores. Oh, really? It's, what were they? This and this? Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I know, guys. We're getting there. These ones you don't need quite as many because you only need 1 power source per factory. I mean, you can upgrade them to tier 3 power. I forget what the item's actually called, but you use these cores to make it. And the upgrades are good because it'll allow you to put more power through, so it increases your threshold, so it goes faster. Cap core, we need those as well. So redstone blocks. And we're just about there, almost have 16 of each of these cores, with the exception of the heart. That one we only have to, but we don't need 16 because it's only 1 heart core per factory. So as it stands right now, we have enough to make 10 factories just with those cores. We would have to make a bunch more of the upgrade and cap and whatever cores to build 10 factories, because they're pretty substantial structures, but yeah, it's not a big deal, all things considered. So that is all of the cores. So what I'm going to do, because I don't think, yeah, these are not usable, so I need some factory base. We're going to grab those.